The Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, has arrived in Thailand to attend the 6th BIMSTEC meeting, and he's on a 2-day trip. And after attending the BIMSTEC meeting, he will be heading to another country, and that is also one of the neighbors, and that is Sri Lanka. Hello and welcome to the in-depth series section of Drishti IAS. I'm Aisha, and in today's episode, we will be talking about the BIMSTEC summit. So the 6th BIMSTEC summit is taking place, and the points of discussion would be like what is BIMSTEC, then about the news that is happening, then what is the agenda of the BIMSTEC summit, about BIMSTEC, what are its key features, aims, objectives, and why is it important for India, and in the end a prelims MCQ. So this topic is of relevance from General Studies paper 2, that is international groupings. So let us first of all see the news. So it talks about that PM Modi arrives in Thailand to attend the BIMSTEC summit. Now attending the BIMSTEC summit has become all the more important because along with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the Chief Advisor of Bangladesh, Mohammad Yunus, is also present at the BIMSTEC summit. So it remains to be seen that the interaction which takes place between PM Modi and Mohammad Yunus and what would be the outcome with regard to the BIMSTEC summit. Before moving forward, Drishti IAS Mukherjee Nagar classes has now shifted to Noida, and the admissions are open for the IAS GS Foundation course covering both prelims and mains, and the English medium batch is starting from 8th of April, while the Hindi medium batch, the admissions are open. For more information, give us a call at 87501. So, and there is one more good news for all the people, that the IAS GS online foundation course batches. So Drishti IAS has come up with a new feature on the Drishti Learning app, and that feature talks about the artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence along with smart study, and how the involvement of artificial intelligence will make the smart study. So there are 3 features which has been included in the under the Drishti Learning app, and that is AI quiz, so that you can get any MCQ with regard to the subject or the topic which you have studied. Then comes the AI summary. So the summary will come at the end of the class that you have taken. And then the third feature is ask me anything. So you can ask anything with regard to the subject. So this feature of artificial intelligence has been included at the Drishti Learning app for the IAS GS online foundation course. So let's begin with the news, and that is PM Modi is participating in the 6th BIMSTEC summit. Now BIMSTEC stands for the Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation, and that is taking place in the country Thailand, and the exact city is Bangkok, and the date is 4th of April. So PM Modi is on a 2-day visit. First he is attending the BIMSTEC summit, and then he will be heading to the Sri Lanka. And it is expected that under the BIMSTEC summit, big announcement would be made with regard to India's role in promoting regional cooperation, because BIMSTEC basically talks about the countries which deals with the Bay of Bengal and also the countries of the Southeast Asia. And these are also the countries which are India's neighbors. So India's neighborhood policy also comes into the picture. Then the theme for this year's BIMSTEC summit is prosperous, resilient and open BIMSTEC. So the countries need to help each other in becoming prosperous. Then they need to be more resilient with regard to, as of now, the international political instability which is going on. Then the aim of this year's meeting is to strengthen collaboration among the 7 member states. So under the BIMSTEC, in total there are 7 member states, and that is Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Myanmar, Nepal, Sri Lanka and Thailand. And the basic aim would be to address shared security and developmental challenges. Now security challenges is one of the major challenges as of now, which is in news since last many years. When I say, it is like more than 2 years, with regard to the wars which are taking place. And before the wars took place, it was the health emergency in the form of COVID-19. So developmental challenges and security challenges becomes one of the most primary agenda that needs to be kept in mind. Now let us talk about the agenda of the BIMSTEC summit, the 6th BIMSTEC summit. So, meeting of BIMSTEC senior officials have already taken place on 2nd of April, and the meeting of the BIMSTEC Foreign or External Affairs Minister has taken place on 2nd of April. Then, if we talk about the agenda of the BIMSTEC meeting, so adopting the 6th BIMSTEC Summit Declaration, Bangkok Vision 2030, then outline leaders' vision and directives, and the pioneering roadmap for future cooperation among member states. Now, these are the agenda on which the meeting or the discussion will be taking place, that specifically with regard to adoption of the Bangkok Vision 2030 and the BIMSTEC Summit Declaration. Now, what are the few of the key agreements on which the conversation or the discussion will be done among the leaders? So, that is agreement on maritime transport cooperation, so that the transport of cargo and the transport of maritime through the ports and the more and more development of ports can take place. Then MOUs, that is the Memorandum of Understandings, will be signed between BIMSTEC and the Indian Ocean Rim Association countries, as well as the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. So, the MOU will be signed between these organizations also. Now, this was the agenda. Now, coming back to what is BIMSTEC, the point from where the chances or the probability of questions being asked becomes very high. Now, let us understand what is BIMSTEC. Now, BIMSTEC is a regional grouping. When I say regional, because the countries which are part of the BIMSTEC belong to a particular region, that is why it is a regional cooperation connecting South Asia and the Southeast Asia. South Asia and the Southeast Asia, because the countries who are part of BIMSTEC, be it India, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Myanmar. So, these are the connecting link between the Southeast Asia and the South Asia, to promote technical and economic cooperation among nations bordering the Bay of Bengal. Now, the member states, the common features in all of them is that all these countries borders the Bay of Bengal. Now, BIMSTEC was established in the year 1997, and the declaration was the Bangkok Declaration. Now, Bangkok is also a region where majority of the time the BIMSTEC summit has taken place, and the BIMSTEC was originally named BISTEC, which stands for Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka and Thailand Economic Cooperation. So, this was the original name of the BIMSTEC. Then in the year 1997, through the special ministerial meeting in Bangkok, the group was renamed BIMSTEC, that stands for Bangladesh, India, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Thailand Economic Cooperation. So, Myanmar inclusion took place. Then, coming to the year 1998, Nepal became an observer of BIMSTEC. Then in the year 2004, Nepal and Bhutan became full members, and the name BIMSTEC took place, or the name BIMSTEC came in the year 2004. So, BIMSTEC also had its own journey from BISTEC to BIMSTEC. So, it is not that all 7 members were the founding member of the BIMSTEC. No, many a times different countries have been included time and again. Now, if we talk about the headquarters, so that is Dhaka, Bangladesh, operational since 2014. Then the members are the 7 countries which borders the Bay of Bengal, and that is, look at this map. So, the members are India, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Thailand, Sri Lanka. These are the 7 countries who are member of the BIMSTEC, and they all border the Bay of Bengal. This is the Bay of Bengal. Then, if we talk about the chairmanship procedure, so that is rotational leadership in alphabetical order of member states. So, alphabetical order like A, B, C, D, E, F. So, in the alphabetical order, the chairmanship keeps on rotating. And then if we talk about the importance of BIMSTEC, so few of the points are, it accounts for around 22% of the world's population, and the combined GDP is around $3 trillion. 1/4 of the world's trade of goods crosses the Bay of Bengal every year. And then the focus areas would be trade, technology, energy, transport, tourism and fisheries. So, this is, you can say, overall is also the significance of BIMSTEC, that is world's population 22%, GDP is around 3 trillion, 1/4 of the world's trade passes through the Bay of Bengal. Now coming to the next aspect, and that is that what are the objectives of the BIMSTEC. Now what are the things for which or towards which BIMSTEC works? So that is to promote economic cooperation among the member countries, so that the GDP or the growth rate of all the countries of the Southeast Asia and the South Asia and this regional grouping, the countries can flourish together. Then facilitate sectoral collaboration in trade, technology, energy, transport and environment, because these countries need help of one another. If in one sector some country is good, then in other sector other country would be good. So collaborating with each other would be of great help to all the countries. Then address shared regional challenges including terrorism, poverty and climate change. Now terrorism is also a problem of the South Asian countries and the Southeast Asian countries. If we go by the name of Pakistan, which is considered to be a safe haven for terrorism, then comes Afghanistan. We have also seen what is happening in Syria, then there is Iraq, then as of now Myanmar. So the terrorism problem, or you can say the military rule problem, is also a big issue with regard to the South Asian countries and also the Southeast Asian countries. Now foster regional connectivity through cross-border infrastructure and digital links, because connectivity from one place to another place is of utmost importance. This examples can be BBIN. Then there is Kaladan multimodal project. So through these projects, the connectivity from one country to another country would also improve. Then enable people-to-people ties, cultural exchanges and academic partnerships, so that the cultural exchange and the students from one country can come and study the culture of the other country. So through the student exchange programs also the people-to-people ties can improve. Now what are the principles on which the BIMSTEC works? So basically the principles are sovereign equality, territorial integrity, political independence, no interference in internal affairs, peaceful coexistence and mutual benefit. Mutual benefit means that all the countries must look that every single country needs to benefit from the work that they are doing. Peaceful coexistence, that internal matters, no country must interfere in any other country's internal matters. Political independence, territorial integrity, that the territory or the boundaries of every country must be respected. Then sovereign equality, that the imposition of outside rule or the outside interference or the outside authority must not be there. Now few of the key features would be bridge between SAARC and ASEAN. So it offers a unique geostrategical platform uniting the South and the Southeast Asian nations, and apart from the BIMSTEC, there are other regional grouping also in the South Asian nations and the Southeast Asian nations in the form of SAARC and ASEAN. Then sector-led cooperation. It began with 6 sectors in 1997 and now 7 core sectors. Focus on security and trade, vision-based agenda and institutional strengthening. So basically the South and the Southeast Asian countries and the connecting point of them, and working towards trade, technology, then security, then fighting the terrorism aspect, dealing with the poverty and hunger, dealing with climate change, which is the most problematic upcoming thing that the world all over needs to tackle. So these are few of the key features. Now, what is the significance of BIMSTEC for India? So it allows India to pursue 3 core policies, that is India's neighborhood first policy, countries immediate periphery, and within the BIMSTEC, these countries are also dealt with: Bhutan, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Myanmar. Then Act East, it connects India with the Southeast Asia, and one of the major important aspect is that the economic development of the northeastern region, because the connectivity aspect of the Northeast India with regard to other countries will also improve. Then it also allow India to counter China influence in the Bay of Bengal. Then new platform for India to engage with the neighbors apart from the SAARC and the ASEAN. And now in the end, the prelims MCQ, and like always, you people need to tell me the answer in the comment section. So the question reads, the BIMSTEC came into being in 1997 through which of the following declaration? So that is Bangkok Declaration, Kathmandu Declaration, Colombo Declaration, or the Delhi Declaration. Easy one, we have discussed this in the video. So give me the answer in the comment section. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time. Keep reading, keep writing, and keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.